Do your films have meaning or being? In other words, do I have to get your film, or can I experience your film?
If you experience my film, you are getting it.
Time isn't the problem, it's getting out alive is the problem.
Christopher Nolan's obsession with time is a recurring theme in his films. Starting with Memento, where time is used to create confusion and reflect the protagonist's short-term memory loss.
I have to believe in a world outside my own mind. I have to believe that my actions still have meaning, even if I can't remember them.
I think that where people encounter frustrations with my narratives in the past, sometimes I think they're slightly missing the point. It's not a puzzle to be unpacked.
What'd you do, Murph?
She didn't do nothing. Blew the tires off.
Murphy's Law.
In Interstellar, time becomes both a storytelling tool and part of the plot.
Space exploration that makes us reflect on ourselves.
Well, what we found was, you know, the further out into the infinite we went, and the more we isolated these characters who have to go across the universe, the more the focus naturally becomes on their humanity. You know.
But can we change things if we do it differently? Something's happened. It's an expression of faith in the mechanics of the world.
In Tenet, time travel takes a new turn with the concept of time inversion, where certain characters can rewind time while the world continues in its regular timeline.
It's not an excuse to do nothing. Fate? Call it what you want. What do you call it? Reality.
Christopher Nolan's obsession with time has never passed unnoticed by his fans, moviegoers, and the critics, since it's more than a recurrent theme within his movies.
First-class cabins in the nose, so no one would walk through.
And the director finally explains why he's so obsessed with it.
Time is the most cinematic of subjects, because before the movie camera came along, human beings had no way of seeing time backwards, slowed down, sped up. And I think that went some way to sort of explain to me why I've been interested in exploring it in movies, because I think there's a really productive relationship. And I had this visual notion of a bullet that's in a wall being sucked out of the wall and into the barrel of the gun it was fired from.
Additionally, Nolan has expressed a personal interest in the intricacies of time and its relationship to human consciousness.
Time. The gravity on that planet will slow our clock compared to Earth's drastically.
I bet.
Well, every hour we spend on that planet will be 7 years back on Earth.
In interviews, he has discussed how our perception of time can be influenced by psychological factors such as memory and anticipation. For Nolan, time is not just a linear progression of events, but a multi-dimensional construct that can be manipulated and reinterpreted through the lens of storytelling. Furthermore, Nolan's exploration of time allows him to examine fundamental existential questions about the nature of existence and the passage of time. By portraying characters who grapple with the consequences of their actions across different temporal planes, Nolan forces audiences to confront the fragility of life and the inevitability of change. Overall, Christopher Nolan's obsession with time serves as a vehicle for deeper philosophical inquiry and artistic expression. Through his films, he invites viewers to contemplate the profound mysteries of time and its profound impact on the human condition.
Because it's in a different... It happens before the others, doesn't it, in the timeline? That's what I know.
Not before, but yes, it is before.
Did I just catch Chris Nolan not understanding something
temporal
about time?
paradox about
exactly.
Well, I was